Okay, good. Yeah, this week we're going to get pretty serious. We're going to do something a little bit more advanced than we have in the previous stream. So if you're watching this again on my channel, yeah, it's going to be a little bit quicker and a little bit more challenging than probably the last kind of 3 or 4 classes that I've done. But give it a go. If you're up for the challenge, give it a go. We're still going to do full body mat class. We're going to pump, strengthen, tone, all the regular things. This one is going to be at a slightly quicker pace than normal. So yeah, let's start lying down. And we're going to flex the feet. And we're going to reach the arms behind. And we're going to start with what I call a nice big lazy warm up, okay? So let's push through the heel of the right foot. And then left. And again right. And again left. And again right. And again left. And again right. Stretching out nice and big here and left. All right, we're going to bring the right leg into the chest. 4 breaths on each hip. We'll take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, swapping legs over. Let's bring the left leg in. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, so let's roll onto the sides. Yeah, we're going to do side leg lift series. This is an easy one to follow if you're not sure. I am going to cue the breathing, and for the first 2 sections, let's put the arm along the leg. Okay, off we go. We're going to point, exhale, flex. Inhale, 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 point, exhale, flex. One more. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. All right, 8 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back the other way. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was wobbly. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, keep that leg up there. I'm putting my hand on the floor. Squeeze up the bottom leg. Exhaling down. Inhaling, squeeze. 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 Exhaling down. Okay, last section. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. 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 All right, very nice. Let's do that on the other side. If you're just jumping in now, guys, I just explained right at the top of this stream, this is going to be a little bit quicker and more challenging than it has been in the last few weeks or so. So yeah, give it a go if you're up for the challenge. Okay, off we go. Okay, we're going to inhale, point, exhale, flex. 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 8 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep that leg up there, hand on the mat, squeeze up the bottom leg, and then down. Inhaling, exhaling 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 down. 2 more. Inhaling, exhaling down. 1 more. Inhaling, exhaling down. Last section. Inhale to prepare and exhale, lift. Inhale back, 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 exhale, lift. Inhale back. 1 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. All right, well done, guys. That was pretty pacey. Let's go onto the backs. We're going to slow it down just a little bit for the slow hip rolls. Yeah, okay, so let's take the arms up to the ceiling. We're going to curve the pelvis under and roll vertebra for vertebra up. Nice big inhale, arms over the head. Exhale, roll back down through the spine. Inhaling, arms to the ceiling. And again, curving the pelvis under, rolling up. Inhaling, arms over the head. Exhaling, rolling down. Inhaling, arms to the ceiling. And exhaling, curving, rolling up. Inhaling, arms over the head. Exhaling, rolling down. Inhaling, arms to the ceiling. 1 more. Exhaling, curving, rolling up. Inhaling, arms over the head. Exhaling, rolling down. Inhaling, arms to the ceiling. Okay, let's link the fingers together. We're going to put them behind the head. And we'll lift the head up 8 times, okay? Off we go. Let's lift on an exhale. We'll take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. 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 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. 1 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. All right, let's slide the hands down onto the hips next. And we'll stretch the right leg forwards, foot flexed. We're going to lift the right leg up 8 times and then the left. So off we go again. I'm going to cue the breathing. We'll take an inhale and exhale, lift. Inhale back. 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 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Last one. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Okay, let's swap legs over and we'll do that on the other side. Let's take an inhale and exhale, lift. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. 4 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. 1 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. All right, guys, we're going to bring both legs into the chest here. Let's roll the shoulders open, lengthen out the spine. We're going to roll onto the right shoulder, keeping the knees bent. Take the left arm up to the ceiling. The right hand's pushing on the legs. And we're going to open the left arm as far as you can to the floor. And then bring it back. Exhale to open. Inhale, come back. 2 more times. Exhale to open. Inhale, come back. And 1 more. Exhale to open. Inhaling back. All right, let's do that on the other side. So rolling onto the left. Left hand on top of the legs. Right arm up to the ceiling. And we're going to open. And then back. Exhaling, open. Inhaling back. Exhaling, open. Inhaling back. 1 more time. Exhaling, open. Inhaling back. All right, let's come all the way up and round. We're going to come onto all fours. I'm going to start off on all fours with some cat stretches. Okay, let's take wrists under shoulders and knees under hips. We're going to drop the head and curve the pelvis under. And then we're going to come through to a long flat back. Let's do 3 more. Drop the head, curl the pelvis under, through to a long flat back. And again, drop the head, curl the pelvis under, through to a long flat back. Last one, drop the head, curl the pelvis under, through to a long flat back. Okay, toes together, knees apart. We're going to go into a long spine stretch back. And we're going to walk the hands off the mat and round to one side. Okay, we'll take 2 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, coming back onto the mat. And we're going to go around the other side. 2 more breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, coming all the way back into the middle. We're going to roll up through the spine. And what we're going to do next are pushes back to bent legs. I did this combi last night in the advanced class. We did 8, yeah, and it's a really nice one to warm up the shoulders and get the blood moving. So keep the legs bent though. When you push back, we're pushing back to a bent-legged downward dog. Don't straighten them just yet. Off we go. We're going to exhale, push back. Inhaling down. 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 4 more. Exhale, push back. Inhaling down. Exhale, push back. Inhaling down. 2 more. Exhale, push back. Inhaling down. Last one. Exhale, push back. Inhaling down. Well done. Okay, again, toes together, knees apart. Long spine stretch back. This time, guys, let's just roll straight up through the middle. So nice and gently all the way up. And we're going to come round to sitting. Let's go into some half roll backs. So take the feet hip distance apart, curve over the spine, reach the arms towards, we're looking down at the floor. Okay, we're going to exhale, rock back. Inhaling forwards. 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 4 more. Exhale, rock back. Inhaling forwards. Exhale, rock back. Inhaling forwards. 2 more. Exhale, rock back. Inhaling forwards. 1 more. Exhale, rock back. Inhaling forwards. Okay, let's roll down to the mat in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to take the arms over the head, not too far. Bring the feet a bit closer. Let's take the right leg up in the air. I've got the thighs pretty much on the same level. And then we're going to do a little bit for the abs and core. We're going to bring the arms to the ceiling. And then we're going to lift the head, drop the arms. Stay for an inhale. And exhale back down. Inhaling arms. Exhaling up. Inhaling stay. Exhaling down. Inhaling arms. Exhaling up. Inhaling stay. Exhaling down. Last one. Inhaling arms. Exhaling up. Inhaling stay. Exhaling down. Okay, so let's do that on the other side. Stretch the left leg out. Thighs on the same level. We're going to inhale, move the arms. Exhaling up. Inhaling stay. Exhaling down. Inhaling arms. Exhaling up. Inhaling stay. Exhaling down. 2 more times. Inhaling arms. Exhaling up. Inhaling stay. Exhaling down. Last one. Inhaling arms. Exhaling up. Inhaling stay. Exhaling down. Well done, guys. Pop the feet down. Let's roll back onto the side. we're going to do 20 clamshells into side kick lying. This is another one from last night, yeah? This is to warm up the hip with the first lot of clamshells and then to mobilize it with the side kick lying. So I've got my legs bent, heels of the feet in line with the spine, keep the pelvis still, and we're going to lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we're going to take hands on the mat, extend out the lower leg. You want to lie in a really open V shape. We're going to push the bottom leg down, lift the top leg up, and inhale, forwards flex, exhale, point back. 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 One more. Inhale, forwards flex, exhale, point back. All right, pop that leg down. We're going to do those 2 sections on the other side. Should be feeling it nicely there in the outside of the hip. Okay, so hand on the hip, clamshells first, 20, off we go, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, take the hand on the mat, extend out the lower leg, push the bottom leg down, lift the top leg up, and inhale, forwards flex, exhale, point back. 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 2 more. Inhale, forwards flex, exhale, point back. 1 more. Inhale, forwards flex, exhale, point back. Okay, well done guys. Let's come up to sitting. We're going to come cross-legged and we're going to really pump into the shoulders and middle back next. And this is going to be good for people that have been stuck at the desk. So let's make a fist. We're going to bend the elbows and we're going to open 20 times, guys. Off we go. Let's open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, keep going, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and stop out on 20. Let's stretch the arms out straight, 20 circles each way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Other way. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax the arms down. Okay, lovely guys. Let's go back round onto the knees. We are going to take knees on the hips. We're going to go down onto the elbows. We're going to do the exercise for the back of the leg, back of the hip. Yeah, so let's lift the leg up 8 times on each side. So off we go, not too quick. We're going to lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, on the other side. This side I'll cue the breathing. We're going to inhale to prepare and exhale, lift. Inhale back. 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 All right, stay here, guys. We're going to do a 10-second warm-up plank on the elbows like this. So let's take one leg behind, squeeze the second leg in, and we're going to stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently down. Okay, let's come back to sitting again. Coming round cross-legged, we're taking the hands back onto the shoulder joint. This time we're going to do 5 big elbow circles each way. So off we go. We're going to circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back the other way, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well done, guys. We're going to lie on the backs and we're going to go into the 100. So this is where it's going to get very, very Pilates, very serious. I'm going to be cueing the breathing. We're going to be getting into imprint. If you're watching this stream later or you're on now and you don't know what imprint is, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, no problem. There is a tutorial on this channel, and that tutorial is called What the Hell is Imprint? And I go through really clearly, step by step, what you're trying to achieve when you get into imprint. All right, so let's do the 100, guys. We're going to take an inhale and exhaling into imprint. Inhaling one leg, exhaling the other, inhaling and exhaling up. You can keep the legs bent or extended, and inhale 2, 4, 5, and exhale, 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 and inhale 2, 4, 5, halfway, and inhale 2, 4, 5, and exhale, 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 inhale 2, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, come all the way back in. Well done. Let's pop the feet down. We're going to push them forwards. We'll take the arms up to the ceiling. I've got the legs hip distance apart, feet flexed. We're going to do full roll up. So let's take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to float the arms gently back and over the head. And then inhaling, head nod forward, arms to the ceiling. Exhaling, curving up and over. Inhaling, moving back. Exhaling, rolling down. Inhaling, arms to the ceiling. And exhaling, curving up and over. Inhaling, moving back. Exhaling, rolling down. Inhaling, arms to the ceiling. And exhaling, curving up and over. Inhaling, moving back. Exhaling, rolling down. One more. Inhaling, arms to the ceiling, and this one we're going to stay all the way up and over. So let's roll up straight through the spine. Take feet together, knees together. Next exercise is rolling like a ball. So for that, we're going to curve the pelvis under. Lift the legs slowly up, hands just underneath the knee, and then we're going to inhale, pelvis under, rolling back, exhale up to balance. Inhaling, pelvis under, rolling back. Exhaling up. Inhaling, pelvis under, rolling back. Exhale up. Let's do 2 more. Pelvis under, rolling back. Exhale up. And last one. Pelvis under, rolling back. Exhaling up. Okay, so soles of the feet together. Take a little stretch forwards here. So roll on down. Let's take 2 breaths. We'll take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, rolling all the way up, guys. And again, if you are watching this stream a little bit later on the watch again and you like the pace of this class today, don't forget I've got 2 paid classes that happen Wednesday evening at 6 o'clock, Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. That's Central European time. So 6 o'clock on a Wednesday, 10 on a Saturday. All right, let's get into imprint. We're going to do these slow scissors. Yeah, these are painfully slow, guys. They're great for the abs and the core. So let's get into imprint first. We're going to take an inhale and exhaling into imprint. Inhaling one leg, exhaling the other. We're going to take an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to lift the head and stretch the arms forwards. Let's do 10 of these. We're going to take an inhale. On the exhale, reach one leg forwards. Inhale back. Exhale, stretch. Inhale back. Exhale, stretch. Inhale back. Exhale, stretch. Inhale back. Exhale, stretch. Keep going, guys. We've got 5 more. Exhale, stretch. Inhale back. Exhale, stretch. Inhale back. Exhale, stretch. Inhale back. 2 more. Exhale, stretch. Inhale back. Last one. Exhale, stretch. Inhaling back. Well done, guys. Let's pop the feet down, pelvis into neutral. We're going to go straight into a nice pump for hamstrings, hip extensors. We're doing 10 shoulder bridges. That's these. Yeah. The 10th one we're holding up for 10 seconds. And we're going to do 3 sets of that. You are going to feel it really fire and pump back of the leg and maybe up into the back of the hip too. So let's go. We're going to lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, and we're going to stay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down we come, guys. Second set, and we're going to lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, down we come. Last set, guys. Off we go and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stop up on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's stretch out the hamstrings. Let's bring the right leg into the chest, link the fingers, keep the foot flexed, yeah? Let's do 8. We're going to push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more. 8. All right, so let's do that on the left. Off we go. Foot stays flexed, and we're going to push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, pop that leg down, and I'm going to put in now another little exercise combi that I did last night in the advanced class. It's going to include a side plank. When we get to that point, you can either do a full side plank like this, well, with straight legs. If you're not up to that today, then you can do a side plank with bent legs, and it's still working the same muscles and training you to get strong enough to hold a side plank with the legs straight. So what we're going to do first is wobbly. We're going to lift both legs up like we did earlier in the side leg lift series 10 times, but this time the hand is along the leg. We're going to do 10, then we're going to pop up into a 10-second side plank. All right, so let's give it a go. Off we go. We're going to inhale to prepare and exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 5 more. Exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 2 more. Exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. All right, so I'm going to flex my feet. Yeah, always do a side plank with feet flexed. Push up onto the elbow, side of the forearm on the mat, elbow under shoulder. Use this hand, guys. We're going to take an inhale and exhaling, lift, move the arm for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently down. Whew. All right, let's do that on the other side, guys. So we've got stability challenge with the first bit and then strength challenge for the second bit. Let's take the arms along the leg and off we go. Inhale to prepare and exhale, lift, inhale back, 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 exhale, lift, inhale back. 2 more. Exhale, lift, inhale back. Last one. Exhale, lift, inhale back. So side plank, flex the feet, push up onto the elbow, side of the forearm on the mat, elbow under shoulder. We're going to take an inhale and exhaling, lift, move the arm for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently down. All right, nice guys. Let's come around to sitting. And you've got a choice with this one. Again, this is advanced mat work, this next exercise, yeah? So it is tricky. It's going to be complex movement. You've got to try to control it. But the option with this one, guys, today is you can keep the legs here or you can have them fully extended, yeah? I'm going to do it fully extended, but it's really up to you. So let's put feet together, knees together. We've got the elbows down on the floor. Make sure again that your elbows are under your shoulders and you're not going to relax into the shoulder girdle. So keep pushing the hands and the elbows into the mat. First up, imprint. Let's take an inhale and exhaling into imprint. Inhaling one leg quite close to the chest. Exhaling the other. Okay, you can keep the legs here or take them up straight. We're going to take an inhale to prepare and then exhale, circle round. Inhale, stop at the top. Exhaling, circle round. Inhale, stop at the top. Exhaling, circle round. Inhale, stop at the top. One more this way. Exhaling, circle round. Inhaling, okay, for the other way, and exhaling, circle round. Inhale, stop at the top. Exhaling, circle round. Inhale, stop at the top. 2 more. Exhaling, circle round. Inhale, stop at the top. Last one. Exhaling, circle round. Inhale, stop at the top. All right, let's lie down on the backs, guys. Bring the right leg into the chest, relax the left leg on the floor. We'll take 2 deep breaths. Let's take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, swapping legs over. We'll bring the left leg in. 2 more breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, lovely guys. So for you, those of you that have been on since pretty much the beginning of this stream, body's nice and warmed up. We've been going for, what's that, 35 minutes. So let's do some spine twists to mobilize the head, the neck, and the thoracic spine. So take the arms out in front. We're going to roll the shoulders back and down, and we're ready to go. So let's rotate round, turn the head over the shoulder, coming back to the hands, into the middle. Other way, rotating round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle. Two more. Rotating round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle. One more. Rotating round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle. Okay, so we're going to push the hands all the way up, shoulders to ears, guys. Let's take an inhale, and on the exhale, a long stretch over. Inhaling back, exhaling over, inhaling back. All right, relax the arms down. I'm just going to grab a sip of water, and then we're going to carry on. We're going to go into some plank preps and upper body stuff in a second. All right, so let's come round onto all fours. Take wrists on the shoulders, knees on hips again, but this time let's have knees together, the toes are tucked underneath. We're going to lift the knees up and down. We're going to do 8, and you're going to lift them just off the floor on the exhale. So let's do 8. We're going to take an inhale and exhale, lift, and 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 back. One more, and lift, and back. Okay, so take the weight off the hands, give them a little bit of a shake. I think I mentioned this last week, guys. For some people, it's just not very comfortable to hold this position in the wrist. And that's totally okay. That's not a problem at all. What you can get are push-up handles. So what a push-up handle will do is just eliminate this angle here. You've got those little things to hold on to. They're very cheap. You can get them very easily online. And that will give you a straight line here in the wrist if that is uncomfortable. Yeah. Okay, so let's do the second of this one. We're going to come out into a full plank, and we're going to do single leg lifts this time. We're going to do 8 again. So let's come out into a full plank, shoulders over wrists. We're going to take one leg behind, squeeze the second leg in, and we're going to alternate right, left, right, left, right, left. So let's lift, right, left. Keep going, lift, lift, and exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, lift, lift. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Good. Okay, back we come again. Give hands a little bit of a shake. Okay, so we should be feeling a bit more kind of plank warmed up, as it were. Let's do mountain climbs. Yeah, we're going to come back out to that same plank on the hands. This time we're going to bring the right knee forwards, then we're going to put the foot back behind, then left, and then back. When you bring that knee forwards, it's even better if you can do it on an exhale. Don't worry if that doesn't happen. So out we come again. Shoulders over wrists. We're going to take one leg behind, squeeze the second leg in. We're going to inhale to prepare, and off we go. Exhaling. 1, 2, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and toes, knees on the floor rather, toes together, knees apart. Let's go all the way back, long spine stretch. We're going to stay in the middle here, relax the forehead on the floor. 2 deep breaths, guys. Let's take an inhale and exhale, inhaling and exhaling. Okay, picking up the belly, we're going to roll up gently through the spine, vertebra for vertebra. Okay, we're going to come around to sitting, and this we're going to take into obliques rollbacks. Yeah, so your obliques, don't forget these abdominal muscles kind of down the side of the abdominal wall here. That's what you want to target with this. So we're going to take the arms out in front, roll the shoulders back and down, elbows are just slightly bent. So we're going to curve the pelvis under and then twist, come back to the middle and then straight. Curve the pelvis under, twist, back to the middle and straight. Curve the pelvis under, twist, back to the middle, straight. Keep going. Curve the pelvis under, twist, back into the middle and then straight. And again, curve the pelvis under, twist, back into the middle, straight. Curve the pelvis under, twist, back into the middle, straight. 2 more times. Curve the pelvis under, twist, back into the middle, straight. Last one. Curve the pelvis under, twist, back into the middle and then straight. Okay, let's go back down to the mat again. In 10 seconds, off we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take the arms over the head again, not too far. Bring the feet a bit closer. Earlier in the class, we did some modifications of teaser. That's with one leg out extended. This time, we're going to do it in imprint with both legs up. So let's take an inhale and exhaling into imprint. Inhaling one leg, exhaling the other. Then we're ready. So inhaling arms, exhaling up, inhaling stay, exhale back down. Inhaling arms, exhaling up, inhaling stay, exhaling down. Inhaling arms, exhaling up, inhaling stay, exhaling down. Keep going. Inhaling arms, exhaling up, inhaling stay, exhaling down. Let's do 2 more. Inhaling arms, exhaling up, inhaling stay, exhaling down. Last one. Inhaling arms, exhale, stay up here for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently all the way back in. Well done, guys. Pop the feet back down. We're going to push both legs forwards. We're going to take the leg across the stretch. So take the right arm out to the side with the palm up, right leg up to 90, left hand across. We're going to roll the knee over and turn the head to the right. Okay, let's take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Okay, rolling across the back. Let's do that on the left. Left arm out to the side, palm up, left leg up to 90, right hand across. Roll the knee over and turn the head, look towards the left. 4 breaths. We'll take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, guys, rolling all the way back, and we're going to carry on rolling onto the stomach. And we're going to go into swan dive preps. Yeah, so this is an exercise that I only really like to do this one when I personally feel really warmed up. That's why we're doing it now. So if you're jumping into this stream and you're not warmed up, be a bit careful or have a look. What we're going to do is we're going to come nice and high in extension. Now, a lot of this end position just depends on how flexible your spine is. If you have a look and see how I'm doing it and you try to hit the same position as me, you might hurt your back. You might not. I'm sure there's people out there who've got way more flexible spines than me. But this exercise, you don't want to just think, okay, I'm going to come up and I'm going to try to hit this position. What you want to do is come up as far as you feel comfortable. It has to stay pain-free, but it can feel that you're kind of stretching out the spine a little bit and definitely stretching out the abdominal wall in a kind of different way. So swan dive preps, these are ones you've got to be careful about. I'm going to really cue this one. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to cue breathing. I'm going to cue what the upper body is doing as you do this. But as for the lower body, keep the legs, keep the glutes switched on. So just squeeze the glutes together the whole time. That's a massive bit of protection for the lower back on this one. So swan dive preps, off we go. Hands are off the mat, on the floor. The legs a little bit wider than the hips and rotated. And we're going to inhale, stabilize the shoulder blades. On the exhale, push the nose forwards. And then it's shoulder blades down ribs connected at the front, and then pull the belly up into the lower back at the end. You're going to stay here for an inhale, and then exhaling gently all the way back down. Okay, let's do 3 more of those. We're going to inhale, stabilize the shoulder blades. Exhale, push the nose forwards. Shoulder blades down. Ribs connected at the front. Pull the belly into the lower back. Hold it here for an inhale. And then exhaling gently back down. 2 more times. Inhaling, stabilize the shoulder blades. Keep them there as you push the nose forwards on the exhale. And it's shoulder blades down, rib cage closed. Pull the belly up. Inhaling, stay. Exhaling gently back down. Okay, one last time. Inhaling, stabilize the shoulder blades. Exhaling, pushing the nose forwards, shoulder blades down, rib cage closed, belly to the lower back. Inhaling, stay, and then exhaling gently back down. All right, guys, so after all that spinal extension, you've got to take it into flexion, and that can be done in different ways, but let's do it with a cat stretch. Drop the head, curl the pelvis under, and we're going to stay here for 2 very deep breaths. Let's take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, sliding on through, guys. And we're going to come round. We're going to come back into the middle. Okay, we're going to do one last little shoulder pump before we go into a plank. And today, guys, we're going to do my kind of signature 2-minute plank. Well, I am anyway. You guys can do what you want. I'm going to do 2 minutes. I'm going to do a minute on my hands. I'm going to go down straight onto my elbows for 30 seconds with both feet. I'm going to lift one leg up for 15 seconds, and I'm going to swap. I'm going to lift the other leg up for 15 seconds. Yeah. After that, we're going to spend the rest of the class, which will be about 10 minutes. We're going to spend the rest of the class doing big, deep stretching. Again, big, deep stretching is only good for most people, definitely after the age of about 30, to be done when you're really warmed up. Not warmed up because you've been in a warm room or a hot shower, but warmed up from the inside with sport and exercise. All right, so first of all, last little shoulder pump. We're going to lift the arms up. And what you want to do with this one, guys, it's not about straightening the arms. It's about pushing the shoulders up to the ears and then gliding the shoulder blades down. So ears and then down. And this is a nice little deltoid pump. Of course, you are using the upper trapezius as well as you do this. That's going to help pump blood into the back of the neck. Yeah. So let's keep going. And we're going to get a little bit quicker. 3, 4, 5. Keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so as I've said before, often on these streams, I know a lot of people pop in that have been sat at a desk all morning. If your neck is getting tight at work, if your shoulders and your upper back are getting tight at work, do not stretch. Do that instead. It will be much more effective for the tightness in the neck and the shoulders, and it will be way less risky. All right, so 2-minute plank. If you want to join me on this one, that'd be brilliant. Okay, I'm going to do a minute on my hands, a minute on the forearms with a 15-second leg change. I've got my clock here. All right, so if you're up on the hands, let's spread the fingers out nice and wide. We're going to take one leg behind, and we're going to squeeze the second leg in, and then we're off. So drop the head, check the feet are in the middle, then bring the head back in line with the spine and the pelvis. And we're going for as much symmetry as possible on this, so an equal weight between the left and the right side of the body. Okay, let's take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. 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 So that's a minute. I'm going to go down onto my elbows. You can stay up on hands if you want. So I'm going to do 30 seconds here with both feet down. Then I'm going to lift one leg for 15 seconds. Then I'm going to swap other leg for 15 seconds. I find that incredibly challenging. My body is already shaking like hell, but that shaking is not a sign to stop. It's a sign that muscles are strengthening. So I'm going to stay into that shake. All right. Okay, so that's 30 seconds now. I'm going to lift my left foot up first. 15 seconds here. Keep breathing, guys. And swap. Right leg up. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, and I'm coming down. All right, if you managed any of that with me, guys, brilliant. Very well done. Just relax the forehead on the floor. Dying. Okay, we're going to do a few deep breaths here and then a couple of nice big stretches to finish off with. Okay, so let's slowly roll up through the spine. And now we're going to do a push back to straight legs, or what essentially, guys, and this isn't a yoga class, it is a Pilates class, is a downward dog. Yeah, stealing that one from yoga, but it's a great stretch, and I'm pretty sure somebody did it before yoga did it. Let's tuck the toes under. We're going to take an inhale to lift the knees, and on the exhale, back we push. Tailbone up, head down, and relax the neck. All right, so I'm going to bend my right knee and push my left heel into the floor. Then I get a really good calf stretch on the left. Then I'm going to swap. Bend the left and push the right. Bend the right and push the left. Bend the left and push the right. Okay, I'm going to push both heels down. Take a few breaths. Inhaling. And exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling. Okay, gently pop the knees down onto the floor. We're going to take the right foot out in front and we're going to go into a big hip flexor stretch. So hip flexors can get pretty tight, especially if you're sat for a lot of the day. So take the right foot out in front and we're going to rock forwards and we'll take some breaths here. Let's take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, one more. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, let's rock on back and we'll do that on the other side. So taking the left foot out in front, hands on the thigh, and rocking forwards again. 4 deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Okay, coming all the way back, and we're going to come around to face the front. We're going to go into straddle stretches. So straddle stretches are to stretch out your inner thigh muscles. There's more than one there, guys. They get very tight too when you're sat a lot throughout the day. So take the legs wide. Don't relax the feet. Have them flex. That's probably best. And we're going to walk on forwards first. So walking on forwards, I'm going to take 4 breaths here in the middle. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, round we go to one side. 4 more breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. Okay, we're going to come through the middle, on to the other side, and 4 more breaths, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling, 2 more, inhaling and exhaling, and 1 more, inhaling and exhaling. All right, back into the middle, and we're going to walk the hands all the way back. All right, give the legs a shake as you bring them back together. We do the easy knee drop, guys, so that's hands behind, heels to hips, drop the knees over, and we'll hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back into the middle, over the other way, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to go into a side stretch over. So let's push both feet forwards, pick the right foot up. We're going to put it to the inside of the left. We're going to stretch the right arm up to the ceiling. Let's take an inhale to reach up, and then exhaling sideways and over, rolling the chest and the face gently up. We'll take an inhale and exhale, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. Okay, coming all the way up, push that leg forwards, and we're going to do it on the other side. So picking the left foot up, put it to the inside of the right, stretching the left arm up to the ceiling. We'll take an inhale to reach up, and again exhaling sideways and over. 4 breaths here, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. All right, coming all the way up, guys, and we're going to come around to sitting. Let's finish with a couple of gentle neck stretches, guys. Again, it's appropriate to do some gentle neck stretches now because we've been going for nearly an hour. Okay, don't stretch the neck normally, just a little bit of gentle stuff if you've done a workout. So let's take the hand behind the lower back, other arm up and over the top, fingers by the ears, gently over to the side, relax the jaw here. Then we're going to turn the head into the arm, slide the hand round and down, drop the chin. 2 breaths, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. Okay, coming all the way up. Let's do that on the other side. So hand across the lower back, other arm up and over the top, fingers by the ears, gently over to the side, relax the jaw. And then we'll turn the head into the arms, slide the hand round and down, drop the chin. Inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. All right, coming gently all the way up, and then to finish, we're going to put the soles of the feet together. We're going to take a roll down through the spine this way. So let's take an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to drop the chin, rolling down through the neck, upper back, middle back, all the way through. Let's take 4 deep breaths at the bottom. We'll take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, picking up the belly, we're going to roll up gently through the spine, vertebra for vertebra, leaving the head to the end. All right, very well done, guys. Thank you very much for joining this stream. And if you're watching it again later, thanks for getting to the end of this video, and have good Thursdays. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.